This is another episode of Talks with Tyler ISD, a podcast about the passionate people who have a heart for students. This podcast is brought to you by Texas Bank and Trust. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Talks with Tyler ISD. I'm your host, Jennifer Hines, and joining us today is our 2024 District Educator of the Year for Elementary Schools, Layne Fumo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
Well, we're excited to learn more about you. So tell us just a little bit about your journey in education. And I know you got your degree in teaching.
Yes.
So kind of just talk to us a little bit about that.
So I knew I wanted to be a teacher for a while, and I went to Mississippi State University. I actually didn't come to Texas until my very first year teaching. I got hired at Birdwell. I taught there for 7 years. I've always taught 5th grade, and then COVID year I taught 3rd grade, so that got cut short. But every other year I've taught 5th grade. My love is math, and so now that I'm at Caldwell, I have gotten to be a just math teacher for 5th grade students. This is my 4th year at Caldwell, my 11th year in the district, and I love what I do, and I'm excited that I'm just excited to be here and get to talk about what I love. So
wonderful. Yeah. Well, tell me, why did you said you wanted to be a teacher for a long time. Why did you want to become a teacher?
Well, my experience from what I've heard from other people is a little bit different from others. I had a teacher a long time ago when I think she was my 3rd grade teacher back in Mississippi, and I did not have the best experience in her class. And long story short, I've learned now, since I've been teaching for so long, that she was not a bad teacher. She just didn't have the type of classroom where you could feel super comfortable going to her when you felt something was wrong, or if you felt like your feelings got hurt or something like that. And I just have carried that memory with me for a very long time. And I thought, I would love to provide a classroom where there is a space where students not only are learning and having fun, but they also feel like they can come to their teacher when they have a problem or if they need help with something and not feel scared or intimidated by them. So that's been my goal.
So kind of having that relationship portion.
Exactly.
Well, then tell me, what is it like a day in the classroom? What does that look like for you?
Well, we normally start with a fun morning meeting. So I start out with my homeroom. I usually have anywhere from 20 to 25 students, and we sit around in a circle and we talk about what we did the previous night, what our goals are, even silly things as far as like, what is your favorite food to eat at a barbecue, things like that. And then we'll play a little game just to get to know each other, some team building activities.
I heard you might have some spontaneous dance parties.
Yes, we have dance parties. We have a whole classroom playlist that they have gotten at the beginning of the year. They get to give me their favorite song, and I, of course, vet it first.
Yes.
And then put it on the playlist, and so we build on that playlist all year, and that's one really big thing that they love. After that, we go into our rotations. I like to build in any type of spontaneous or fun, either dress up activities or classroom transformations is a big thing that me and my team love to do. I have transformed my hallway into Brookshire's grocery store. Recently we went to Andy's for a field trip to learn about data analysis, different things like that. And I even this year specifically redecorated my classroom because I wanted it to feel more homey. So I even have a couch in my room now. So the kids are like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And old students will come back and they're like, why didn't we get a couch?
We didn't have a couch.
I'm like, well, sorry guys, but every year it gets a little bit better. So come back and visit. So yeah, but it's fun.
That's
it's really
wonderful.
Fun.
Well, what 3 words do you think that your students would use to describe you? I know one of the ones that you've mentioned before was relatable.
So like I said, when I have morning meetings in the morning, it has been one of my goals for my students to see me not only as their teacher, but also as someone who leaves the building. I have my own family. I have my own children at home. My kids know more about my personal children than they probably should. We talk about Sophia the Diva, who is my middle daughter, and I tell them stories about her and activities that they get to do. My son goes to Birdwell, so they know all about things that he's doing there, and my daughter Zoe's only 2, so they hear crazy stories about her and what she's doing. I want them to see me as another just individual, not necessarily this figure that stands in front of the room delivering instruction. I want them to see me as someone who cares about them and who is there and has some of the same struggles that they might have at home as well.
So caring would probably be another word.
Yes,
that they would use
caring
to describe
for
you.
sure. I, like I said, try to go out of my way to make sure that they know that I'm there for them. They can come to me whenever they need to. If they need to write me a little note and give it to me, I'll talk to them at recess, or I even eat lunch with them. Sometimes we have games that we play at recess, all those types of things, just so they know that I'm there for them. So.
Well, and of course, creative, being at Caldwell Arts Academy, that's probably one that would be thrown in the mix.
Yes, so very, very lucky that my principal, Bobby Markle, and the whole admin team there give us the opportunities to be creative and just to stretch that muscle as much as we can. Like I said, we do classroom transformations. I've done a pizzeria to learn about fractions, the grocery store, a operations room to learn about order of operations. And I also do games a lot. So we've done a paper football, which I was shocked that kids these days do not know what paper football is. But they have learned now. now my kids know. And just to review before tests, we have these big reviews that I do where we've done like glow games and things like that. So try to be as creative as possible, because creativity is what gets the kids engaged and usually helps them hold on to that longer. That
engagement and being able to see things in a different light.
Exactly.
It kind of makes it all click for sure. What would you say are the keys to academic success? Because while all that is fun, the core is trying to make sure that they know the curriculum and they understand what they're learning, and going about it in creative ways sounds great, but what are some keys to that success?
Well, definitely being consistent, like making sure that the kids know, what are your expectations. Even if we are having fun, there's a limit to, we're not going to be running around the classroom. We're going to make sure that the rigor is still there, that they're still answering questions, proving to me how they got their answers, all those types of things. I have a specific routine. We have classroom jobs. They know what their job is when they come in the classroom. And another big component of academic success would definitely be parent involvement.
Yeah, what advice would you give to parents?
That we have to be a team.
Yeah.
Parents have to know that I want what's best for their child, just like they do. Just like I think of my own son in first grade. I reach out to his teacher and I'll ask her, how's he doing? What can I do at home? How can I help you? I want parents to know that they can reach out to me in the same way, and I try to reach out to them as much as I can. I'm very lucky at Caldwell. We have very involved parents that try their best, even if they can't help financially, they try to help with their time and things like that. So definitely a big key is parent and teacher communication and working together to get what's best for the kids. So.
Wonderful. Well, is there anything else that you would like to share that we haven't covered?
I don't know.
To those that are listening right now?
I'm just so honored to have been chosen for this role. I remember when I first started teaching 11 years ago, seeing people getting chosen for the district teacher of the year and thinking, wow, that would be crazy to get that one day. And so it's just completely full circle, and it's just
and here you
awesome.
Are.
Yes, I'm so excited and very, very honored.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, congratulations again.
Thank
Layne
you.
Fumo with Caldwell Arts Academy, our 2024 District Elementary Teacher of the Year. Please share this podcast with your friends. And of course, you can always check out all of our other Talks with Tyler ISD podcasts. And if you'd like to know more about all things Tyler ISD, you can always subscribe to our district newsletter at get.tylerisd.news. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Texas Bank and Trust. Subscribe to Talks with Tyler ISD on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify. Please share this episode with your friends and family. Let's meet our district elementary honoree for May.
My name is Jessica Mejia, and I'm the student of the month for May.
Jessica is a fourth grader at Birdwell Dual Language Immersion School. This amazing young lady was initially met with academic challenges, but now has a love for math thanks to the creativity of her teacher.
I think math is good because when Mr. Sparza shows me the tricks, he shows us in a fun way, making math more easy and fun for me. And when I do them, I think about the fun, how to do the numbers, and makes me do more math because it's more fun.
Jessica's teacher, Mr. Ricardo Esparza, says that she has come a long way in her young academic career.
I remember when she came from Honduras, she was having a hard time with both languages, and now she's fluent in both Spanish and English. Her grades in math has improved so much. In already, she came very low in a second grade level, and now she's almost at a fourth grade late exit. So she's ready to go to fifth grade, and I'm so proud of her. And she's a great student. Everybody wants to have her.
Let's congratulate these outstanding students as we continue to reflect successful student outcomes throughout the district. Sponsored by Christus Trinity Mother Francis Health System. Our district secondary honoree for May is...
My name is Amirani Vasquez, and I am the District Secondary Student of the Month for May.
As Amirani, who goes by Amy, completes her sophomore year at Tyler High, she takes the time to explain how her teachers helped her succeed.
They helped me push myself to be the best I can possibly be in every subject and help me with everything, even when I'm struggling. They're just there for you all the time.
Amy has fallen in love with her world geography class. She says it's opened her eyes to the differences and oftentimes the blessings of being in the United States.
In other countries, they don't have the same opportunities we get to have, and I realized that we should take advantage of those opportunities because not everyone's blessed with what we have in this country.
Amy's science teacher, Mr. Stephen Niedrower, explains what a well-balanced student she has turned out to be.
It's often said that hard work beats talent if talent won't work hard. Amy is one of these rare people that has great talent and works hard. So she works diligently on her grades. She is proactive, always checking her assignments, making sure she keeps up with school. Straight A's so far this year. So I'm really pleased with that aspect of her life. In addition, she is a gifted long distance runner. And so she works so hard, harder than anyone else on the team, and she's there later than anyone else, and she's there earlier than anyone else. So she's a coach's dream as well.
Let's congratulate these outstanding students as we continue to reflect successful student outcomes throughout the district. Sponsored by Christus Trinity Mother Francis Health System.
Home is made up of hopes and dreams, and your ability to help students be successful in reaching their hopes and dreams is why Tyler ISD is your hometown school district. This is my home. There is absolutely no better place to live and learn than Tyler, Texas.
We are proud of the extraordinary partnership we share with Tyler Independent School District, a premier public school system. In the last decade, we've educated children together, providing a small town feel with big city opportunities.
The culture at Tyler ISD is family oriented. No matter the position, you're part of a bigger family. Tyler's been a home to me now for 9 years, an actual home. And of course, my second home is our Tyler ISD. As your superintendent, I can't think of a better place to be. I see our employees going above and beyond for the sake of our children here in Tyler, Texas.
Together, we intentionally build an environment in which our families are empowered to choose where their children learn. Our state-of-the-art facilities are available to all who choose Tyler ISD.
And it's inside these walls that students learn to be leaders who are self-reliant, considerate of others, and creative problem solvers. In Tyler, we are a community. We thrive, flourish, prosper, and grow. Tyler is where we work, live, and want to stay. This is home.
This is our home.
This is my home.
This is our home.
My home.
My home.
This is our home.
This is home.
When it comes to Tyler, Texas, there is no place like home.
Tyler ISD is
our hometown school district.